So JP, how long have you been at IMG Academy for?
For about a full month now, on and off. I had went back to school to finish finals and went home, so that was about a week, but about a month now.
Tell me about a typical day. What does your schedule look like?
Schedule: I wake up about 7:30, get over to the campus around 8, get to the clubhouse, have breakfast 8 to 8:30, 8:30 to 9. Get ready for movement. They call it movement. Just a lot of hip mobility, flexibility stuff. Then have lift after that for about an hour. Then usually about 11 to 1, they give us a little 30-minute break to get supplements, get rehydrated. Have a basketball workout. Have lunch after that. And then usually another basketball workout 5 to about 6:30 in the evening. So that's about it. That's a typical day, about every day, Monday through Friday. Wednesday we usually have a lighter day, but it's the same schedule. Saturday, it's usually just lift in the morning, a basketball workout, and get some rehab done. And then Sunday, you have a choice of getting a massage or something like that.
Tell me more about the strength and conditioning component, the movement stuff. What specifically are they trying to work on with you?
With me, it's like I said, hip mobility and flexibility. Fixing a few mechanics, and when you're running, with lift, it's just getting some lifts in and getting stronger, getting a little bigger. I gained actually 12 pounds when I went down there in just 2 weeks. So yeah. So I lost some of that coming down here, but I'm putting it back on slowly but surely.
What about the basketball component? What are they working with you on the court?
Just a lot of mechanical stuff, getting a lot of repetitions in, so keeping my elbow in, keeping the wrist motion towards the basket, not away from it to the right, like I was in college, and footwork, 1-2 stepping into the shot, getting back, stepping into it, not just, being planted, hopping into the shot.
How would you evaluate yourself right now as an outside shooter?
Definitely getting better, a lot better than I was at Carolina right now. I'm in a good position. I'm happy where I'm at right now. When I'm down here, looking to show improvement on my jump shot. I know it's not going to be perfect. A lot of people know it's not going to be perfect, but I need to show improvement. And the amount of hard work that I've been putting in, I'm confident in that.
How big of a role will your improvement as a shooter play into the type of role you're able to carve out in the NBA?
It's going to be huge. Everybody knows I can get after it defensively. They know I'm athletic. I can get out in the open court, finish. I can pass the ball really well. One of the leading team assist guys at UNC. Adding the shooting component to my game, that's gonna, it's gonna open up a lot of eyes, and that's what I'm looking to do down here at the Combine. When I get in my individual workouts, that's what I'm gonna look to do as well.
There are a lot of guys in this draft who are great athletes, and then there are a lot of guys who are great passers. There's not a lot who really combine both. Why do you think that is?
I really don't know why that is. Coming from a guy that, I am athletic, and, I do look for open teammates. I could say, I don't know everybody's game like that, but I could say some of it may be selfish, looking to score more than, trying to get a teammate involved. I feel like having a good mixture of the two is made in a great basketball player, and that's why I try to do it. While I do look for my shot, sometimes I hunt it. Sometimes I look for my teammates, and I end up making the right play. It's all about instinct and knowing what's right.
Is that court vision? Is that something that comes naturally for you, or is that something that's been developed over time through film study or technique or whatever?
It's always been natural. I've always been able to make a nice bounce pass, a nice chest pass, a lob, whatever it is. As you can find a good open guy. I played a little bit of the point guard position in high school, whether it was AAU or for my school team. So I've always been that guy with the ball in his hands and been able to make the right decisions and smart decisions.
How would you rate yourself as a defender right now?
I'd say one of the best, definitely in this draft class for sure. In college, I don't know who I'd put myself against, but I've never backed down from a challenge, and I still won't. In this draft combine, I'm definitely going to play to my strengths. Defensively, I'm going to get after it. And like you said, show everybody, I do have a jump shot.
Does being a great defender, how much of that comes into physical tools, how much of that is technique, and how much of that is just playing hard, just wanting to stop the other guy?
It's everything you just mentioned. Some guys are, blessed athletically, like many of us in this draft class this year. And a lot of it is your mentality towards the defensive end. Not letting your guys score on you, having that mentality that, all right, you have the ball, all right, I'm going to take it from you, or You may shoot this next shot, but it's going to be a tough shot over a hand. You just got to have that mentality that, you're the best on the floor, and that, the guy coming at you is, trying to take your spot.
Let's say 3 to 5 years from now, what's the biggest thing that's still going to be ingrained in you from playing under Coach Roy Williams?
Just play with heart. When we played with heart and we played together, we were unstoppable. We beat the best of them. For example, the ACC tournament, we ran through the competition. Once we strayed away from our plan in the ACC championship for about 4 minutes, we had lost the lead, and it made it kind of hard to get back to the momentum. But Coach definitely stressed playing together, playing hard, and that's always going to stick with me.
You were very honest and upfront when you declared for the draft about why you decided to leave. How has that kind of played out since then?
Well, just fine. My teammates, coaching staff, they understand why I made my decision, and they're behind me 100%. Still in contact with them to this day. Didn't leave on any bad terms, didn't leave with any hard feelings. I still have the same love for my teammates and my coaches that I went in with. So nothing as far as that has changed.
What about the fans?
I haven't really paid too much attention on Twitter. I retweet some workout stuff that I was doing, but as far as looking at fans' comments, I don't really pay too much attention to it. I will get, I will be on my timeline sometimes and see some people, congratulating me, and I really do recognize that, and I like to favor it just to show them that I do recognize, their love, and when I do see the negative stuff, they're not real fans. They're come and go fans. When we're doing well at UNC, we're winning. We're doing all the right things. They want to be around, but as soon as we lose a game by one, we make a bad play. They want to get on us. Shoot us bad hate mail or whatever it is. To people like that, we don't give them much attention to. They're not important. Important people to us are our fans who are cheering us on, giving us positive feedback, giving us love on social media when we're out in public. Our friends and family.
How do you see the next 5-6 weeks here playing out in terms of the draft process?
I'm just looking to get out, just get out to the combine, show everybody what I have, in my game right now and what I've been improving on. And when I get into the individual workouts, just, working twice as hard as the next guy.
Thanks so much.